W7 Live. Tuesday afternoon at Alan Kulwicki Park in beautiful Greenfield, Wisconsin for today's Woodland Conference West showdown between the Pewaukee Pirates and your Pius Lady Popes. Good afternoon, everyone. Gary Whipperman live here today from Greenfield, bringing you today's game. You're watching the 360U pregame show live on W7. Founded in 2016, the mission of 360U provides superior softball and baseball training to our athletes to empower them to become the most confident, complete versions of themselves. At 360U, we are proud to be a family-owned business, passionate about offering the best softball and baseball training for our athletes. Our training environment, welcoming and family-oriented, providing a safe and nurturing space for players to develop their skills. Visit the360u.com. That's the360u.com to learn more. Quick message from 360U. We'll come back with a preview of today's game. You're watching W7 Live, presented by Jolly Good Soda. Welcome back to the 360U pregame show on W7. Today's game features the Pewaukee Pirates coming in today, 2 wins and 12 losses against the 6-4 Pius Popes. Now, let's start with, don't let the records deceive you into thinking this is going to be an easy win for Pius. It is not. Pewaukee, yes, 2-12. However, a big win yesterday for the Pirates over New Berlin West. That game was 3-2. Pewaukee getting the win. That's their second meeting of the year. The first time, New Berlin West won at 25-15, so a big turnaround and a big win for Pewaukee yesterday. They come in today, 2 wins, 12 losses. Their 2 wins for to the aforementioned New Berlin West. They also beat Racine Horlick. Losses include a doubleheader to Menominee, West Dallas Central, Brookfield Central, Whitnall, Waukesha West. They lost to Pius back on April 18th. That score was 19-7. That was at Pewaukee. Greenfield, Eisenhower, Greendale, Wisconsin Lutheran, also losses this year for Pewaukee. The Woodland West standings, New Berlin Eisenhower coming in sole possession of first place, 5-0. Pius and Wisconsin Lutheran are tied at 4-2. New Berlin West is 2-4. Greendale 1-4, and Pewaukee 1-5. And the big win for Pius, also a big win for them yesterday in knocking off previously first place or a game behind Wisconsin Lutheran, giving them their second conference loss of the year. A big upset there for Pius, winning that one over Wisconsin Lutheran. For Pewaukee, players to watch today, Maya Blado coming in hitting .500 on the season. She's their leading hitter. Lily Levis at .349. So they've got some punch in the bat. Overall, extra bases, some triples for 2 triples for Vani Chava. You may know that name from Pewaukee basketball. Of course, they won the gold ball this year in girls basketball. Harper Gould, a couple triples, and Maya Blado, the aforementioned Blado, 3 triples on the year. So there is some hitting there. Pitching today will be Sam Brewster. Brewster coming in, 9 games pitched, 2 wins, 6 losses, 53 innings, 85 runs, 60 of them earned for a 7.92 ERA, 37 walks, and 33 strikeouts. So the key today is, can Brewster control the bats of Pius? We're going to come back and preview your Pius Lady Popes. You're watching the 360U pregame show on W7 Live.
My name is Abby Garso, and I've been around 360 since I was 11 or 12 years old. When I came here and I was around 11 years old, I didn't know how important the mental game would be to my game. And just improving my mental side and improving my confidence was a huge part in helping me where I am today. Everyone's always encouraging everyone else around here, and just the positive energy, the yeah buds, the good jobs, it's just such a good energy to come into. Things I instruct at 360 are defense, hitting, and slapping lessons. So in those lessons, we'll start with a warm-up, we'll start talking about some mental side, some words of the week that'll help our athletes. And then in our hitting lessons, we'll go do some tee work, we'll do front toss, we'll give you video. Defense will work all around games, depending on your position.
You're watching the 360U pregame show on W7. For Pius coming in today, 6 wins and 4 losses. Lost their opener to DSHA, came back and beat Reagan, lost to Greenfield, lost to Wisco. So a 1-3 start, but they've rebounded nicely. Wins over Brown Deer, Pewaukee, Greendale, and New Berlin West. A loss to New Berlin Eisenhower last Thursday, and then defeating Wisconsin Lutheran yesterday 4-2. By the way, 2 more Pewaukee games on W7 this year. The next 2 Tuesdays, New Berlin Eisenhower is here at Pewaukee Park, and then they close out their season. Racine St. Cat's is also here at Pewaukee Park on May 14th. So the next 2 Tuesdays, and counting today, spend your Tuesdays with Pius. Coming in 6-4 and tied for second place in the Woodland West with Wisconsin Lutheran, who's also 4-2. Everybody's chasing New Berlin Eisenhower right now. 5-0 are the Lions of Ike. Leading hitters today for Pius to be concerned about. If you're Pewaukee, certainly Tess Wiechek coming in hitting .471. They have 3 batters hitting over 400. Wiechek 471, Amaya Spruer 448, Amanda Contreras hitting 440. So plenty of offense on this team. Home runs, only 1 for Sydney Tilley, 1 for Georgia Campanato, and 1 for Tess Wiechek. When we get to our Orthopedic Associates out on limb prediction, we'll talk more about that. On the circle today for Pius will be, that's a great question, isn't it? I just mentioned it. Well, let's take one more break, and then we'll come back and talk about that. Actually, the pitcher today is Sydney Tilley. Tilley coming in today. I don't have her update stats. Okay, so I don't have stats for Tilley, but she'll be your starting pitcher today for Pius. When we come back, starting lineups, you're watching the 360U pregame show on W7. 360U is the go-to destination for softball and baseball training. Ready to get started? Go to the 360U and book a new athlete lesson. These lessons are for softball and baseball athletes of any skill level who are new to 360U training. This lesson will help find the training schedule that best fits your needs. Visit the360u.com. Here is our Orthopedic Associates out on a limb prediction. Prediction today, somebody takes it out of the yard today for Pius. That's our Orthopedic Associates out on a limb prediction with locations in Pewaukee, Mukwonago, Brookfield, and Brookfield. Avoid lines and meet with orthopedic providers who specialize in sprains, strains, fractures, lacerations, dislocations, and more. Visit orthowisconsin.com. Orthopedic Associates of Wisconsin, there is a difference. We'll be back. Starting lineup, no national anthem today. Starting lineups and the Hummingbird Apparel first pitch. You're watching the 360U pregame show on W7.
Injuries can happen at any time, and when they do, head to Ortho ASAP, a faster, less expensive option than urgent care. No appointments are needed, so you can be seen immediately by our specialists. Part of Orthopedic Associates of Wisconsin. There is a difference.
Here are today's starting lineups. First, for the visiting Pewaukee Pirates, leading off in right field, Lily Lavis hitting second in center field. Estella Lavis hitting third at third base. Maya Blado. Hitting fourth is the pitcher, Samantha Brewster. Hitting fifth at shortstop is Vani Chava. Hitting sixth in left field, Taylor Stanek. Hitting seventh at first base, Grace Nerdall. Hitting eighth at second base, Lauren Schaefer. And hitting ninth is the catcher, Harper Gould. Lavis, Bladau, Brewster, Chava, Stanek, Nerdall, Schaefer, and Gould. Now your starting lineup for the Pius Lady Popes. Leading off is the shortstop, Tess Wiechek. Hitting second is the pitcher, Sydney Tilley. Hitting third at third base, Amaya Spruer. Hitting fourth is the catcher, Ellie Baudry. Hitting fifth in center field, Georgia Acampanado. Hitting sixth at first base, Amanda Contreras. Hitting seventh is the right fielder, Karina Contreras. Hitting eighth is the designated player, Maddie Rauch. And hitting ninth at second base is Sarah Slasky. Wiechek, Tilley, Spruer, Baudry, Acampanado, Contreras, that's Amanda Contreras, Karina Contreras, Rauch, and Slasky. There's your starting lineups. First pitch Coming up, you're watching W7 Live, presented by Jolly Good Soda. W7 captain's meeting going on, and we're getting ready for the Hummingbird Apparel first pitch live from Pewaukee Park in Greenfield, Wisconsin. You've been watching the 360U pregame show on W7. One more quick break, and we'll be back with Hummingbird Apparel first pitch. Pewaukee Pius on deck. You're watching W7.
W7's got it right, covering girls' high school sports all the time. 100% free, 100% live. W7 for the girls.
Welcome back to Pewaukee Park in Greenfield, Wisconsin. We are just about ready to go. Sydney Tilley taking the last couple warm-up pitches. 7 cameras on board today for this broadcast, so you'll get plenty of looks today, plenty of views to see your favorite athlete. Let us know, put in the comments where you're watching from, who you're watching, and also do me a favor, if you're watching on YouTube, hit that subscribe button. And then ring the little bell next to it. When you do that, every time we go live, you get notified. What that means is, anytime we go live, you get a notification on your phone saying, hey, W7 going live. You can watch us without having to say, hey, how do I watch it? Where is it at? Over 25,000 followers on social media. We'd love to have you join us. Hit that subscribe button, ring the bell to get notified. As we always say, every time a bell rings, another girls event starts on W7. Here we go. First pitch. The Hummingbird Apparel first pitch on the way from Sydney Tilley, and it's a strike. Swing and a miss. No balls, 1 strike. Swing and a miss, strike 2. No scoreboard here today, no PA. It's old school today. That's the only thing I can come up with. This one fouled off, remains 0-2. Today's broadcast is powered by Jolly Good Soda. Visit jollygoodsoda.com, enter your zip code to find the nearest retailer near you. This one hit on the ground to short. Wiechek fumbles it, picks it back up, long throw, not in time. An error on Tess Wiechek, and the leadoff hitter is on for Pewaukee. We also encourage you to visit their website to find some great apparel. Make sure you use the promo code for the girls to get 17% off all merchandise. Jolly Good Soda, we put the pop in Wisconsin. 1 on, nobody out in the top of the first. Here's Stella Davis. That one high. Stella hitting 143 on the year. 4 hits in 19 at bats. Beg your pardon, 3 hits and 21 at bats. Sid Tilley on the circle for Pius today. That one high. Lily Leibovitz has 2 stolen bases this year, first base. Squared up to bunt, pulls back, offered strike. And that one's low, ball 4, and quickly first and second, nobody out in the first for Pewaukee. First and second, nobody out at the top of the first. Maya Blado at the plate, their number 3 hitter, hitting .500 on the year. 21 hits and 42 at bats. This one's crushed to left and deep. Off the fence. And a RBI double for Maya Blado, and Pewaukee on the board right away, 1-0. One nothing Pirates on an RBI double from Maya Blado. And still nobody out, now runners at second and third. Here's Sam Brewster. First pitch high to Brewster. Brewster hitting .302, 13 hits and 43 at bats. She scored 5 runs, 6 walks, 4 RBI. First pitch ball, 1-0. This one hit on the ground and fouled, 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike on Samantha Brewster. Brewster also the starting pitcher today for the Pirates. Sid Tilley in the circle for Pius. That one's low. 1 ball, 2 strikes on Samantha Brewster. 1-0 Pewaukee at the top of the first. This one hit on the ground to third, look the runner back, throw to first. Runner's gonna try and score, coming home, and out at the plate. Nice play at first by Amanda Contreras, throwing it home, and a great play at home by Ella Baudry. And so officially it's 5-3-2, runner out at first and the runner at third out at home. And now there are 2 outs and a runner on third. Here's Vani Chava, state champ in girls basketball this year. Her and I think Lauren Schaefer, I think, is on that team as well. This one on the ground to third and just foul. On Vani. Ken Shrimpf, you take the cake, my friend. Ken, of course, is the Woodland Conference Commissioner, and he is actually watching the game from Qatar at 12:30 in the morning. God bless you, Ken. Thanks for joining. Hope you enjoy the broadcast, my friend. Safe travels over there. 3 balls, 1 strike on Vani Chava. Of course, today, Woodland Conference West matchup, Pius and Pewaukee. That one in there, strike 2. Full count on Vani Chava. 2 outs and a runner on third. Nice little crowd here today. Not a lot, but nice crowd. Nice weather, 71 degrees at first pitch. Strike 3, and that retires the side. Half an inning in, Pewaukee gets on the board. Pirates over Pius. One for Pewaukee. Pius coming up. You're watching W7.
Jolly Good Soda. We put the pop in Wisconsin.
Sportsmanship doesn't stop when the game ends. It's part of the community you live in. Respect, character, dignity. Your community, your team. We're a proud sponsor of the WIAA Rural Mutual Insurance Sportsmanship Award and have been since it began. It recognizes that sportsmanship matters in your community. Visit ruralmutual.com/WIAA and see how our team and your community can work together to be true champions.
Bottom of the first, 1-0 Pewaukee thanks to an RBI double from Maya Blado. Just following up, hey, Ken, glad to have you on. Ken Shrimp, the commissioner of the Woodland Conference, joining us from Qatar tonight watching the game. And need more guys like Ken involved in high school athletics. He's so passionate about what he does and a great friend of ours. I'll tell you what, the Woodland Conference has been so supportive of us since we started, and it's much appreciated. We love visiting all of our Woodland Conference friends. So, Ken, appreciate all you do, and thanks for your support, my friend. Here's Tess Wiechek. On the circle today for Pewaukee is Sam Brewster. Wiechek digs in. Brewster ready. That one way high. 2 balls and 1 strike on Tess. Talked to Coach Clausen from Pius before the game and asked him about yesterday's win over Wisconsin Lutheran. He couldn't stop raving about the play of Tess Wiechek. Get a couple big double plays, so there's a base hit right up the middle. Leadoff single for Wiechek. Tess coming in today hitting .471, 16 hits and 34 at bats. One on, nobody out. Runner headed for second. Wiechek in there. Now she's going to go to third. Your best to just hold on to that. So Wiechek at third. Stolen base on a throwing error. So runner at third, nobody out for Sydney Tilley. Tilley hitting .286 on the year, freshman. 8 hits and 25 at bats. She scored 14 runs, and she's walked 13 times, so she gets on base a lot. On base percentage of .553 for Sid. That's a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. So very disciplined at the plate. She'll happily take a walk, get on base, and make things happen. She's been doing that all season. This one, shot to second. Wiechek will score and out at first. 6-3 or 4-3 on the play with an RBI for Sydney Tilley, and it's 1-1. So 1 out and nobody on. And here's Amaya Spruer. Amaya hitting .448. 13 hits and 29 at bats. She scored 15 runs, 9 walks, 13 RBI for Amaya. Fix TV provides live streaming, recorded content available on Fire TV, Roku TV, and Apple TV. Also, make sure you download their free mobile app on Apple and Android. Get your fix with Fix TV. Swung on and hit foul. One ball, 2 strikes on Spruer. 1 out, nobody on, 1 run in. Swung on the outside corner, strike 3, and that is the second out. First strikeout for Brewster. Now the catcher, Alabadri. First pitch high, outside, 1 ball, no strikes. Ellie coming in today hitting 200 on the year. 6 hits in 30 at-bats, 9 runs scored. Down the line at third and foul, just foul. Good contact from Ellie, just a bit foul. Brewster digs in, and here is the pitch. Swing and a miss. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And 2 outs in the bottom of the first. Brewster ready. Here's the 1-2 that went upstairs. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Two, swung on, lifted in the infield, caught by the shortstop, Vani Chava, and that retires the side. Pius gets the run back in the first. We've played 1, your new score on the Image 360 New Berlin scoreboard. Pewaukee 1, Pius 1. You're watching W7, presented by Jolly Good Soda.
W7's got it right. Covering girls' high school sports all the time. 100% free, 100% live. W7 for the girls.
If you don't know W7, you don't know Germantown Girls Volleyball. I'm Lauren Sitter.
I'm Abby Liker.
And W7 is for the girls.
Top of the second. No matter how large or small your construction project may be, SBS Plumbing, your go-to. Why work with us? It's simple, really. We are the best, and our process is the best. Our attention to detail is second to none. Plumbing every home as if it were our own. Visit sbs-plumbing.com. Top of the second, 1-1, 1 run, 2 hits, 1 error for Pewaukee, 1 run, 1 hit, and no errors for Pius. In the second for Pewaukee, Stanek, Nerdahl, and Lauren Schaefer, 6, 7, 8. Stanek coming in, hitting 282. Taylor Stanek, 11 for 39. First pitch in there, strike. Second inning of work for Sydney Tilley. 21 pitches, 11 strikes. 1 inning, 2 hits, 1 run. It was earned, a walk and a strikeout. 0-1 on Stanek. That one missed upstairs. 1 ball, 1 strike. Tilley ready, and here is the 1-1. That one missed. 2 balls, 1 strike, outside on that one. Also on W7 today, Connor Du Bois at Notre Dame Academy. Sheboygan South at Notre Dame. That's on W7 right now on our YouTube channel as well, and Fixed TV, of course. Full count on Stanek. She's walked twice this year. Hit back to the circle off the glove of Tilley. Rolls to Wiechek and out at first. 1-6-3 on the play. Hit Tilley's glove. Careened off to Tess Wiechek, who threw to first for the out. 1 up, 1 down in the second.
Do you want to do the 2 for Wiechek and Tilley? The Wiechek Top Notch and Tilley Insurance Agency.
This one down the line at third. That's a fair ball for Grace Nerdahl. And Grace on with a single. Tilley Insurance Agency is the one-stop shop for all your business needs. insurance needs, we've been a family-owned business for 3 generations. We go above and beyond for all your insurance needs. Call Tilly Insurance at 414-235-3561. We hope to hear from you soon. Today's game also brought to you by We Check Top Notch Construction. We Check Top Notch Construction is a small family-owned and operated roofing and gutter specialist with quality and customer satisfaction, their #1 priority. We Check Top Notch Construction backs up those words with 35 years of experience and a lifetime warranty on their work. With a stellar AAA rating from the Better Business Bureau and hundreds of 5-star reviews, visit WeCheckTopNotchConstruction.com or call Keith at 414-397-5054. Don't settle for good enough. Make sure it's WeCheck's Top Notch Construction. First pitch strike, runner on first, swing and a miss. This is Lauren Schaefer. Schaefer hitting .053, 1 hit in 19 at bats. Swung on and foul. Hey, did you know Hummingbird Apparel works with over 200 schools in Wisconsin? With in-house design, in-person delivery to ensure no shipping fees, Hummingbird Apparel can't be beat. Visit hummingbirdaPparel.org to learn more. 2 strikes on Schaefer. This one low. Ball gets away. Runner stays where she's at. That's a pinch runner is Gosa, Maddie Gosa, number 4. Umpires today, Ralph Wolfgram and John Lesala. Thanks to our umpires, of course, for all they do and their service to our prep students. Without those men and women, I tell you what, there's no games today. And we need more officials across the state. Go to WIAWI.org. Find out how you can become a licensed WIA official. Get in shape, learn the game, hang out with kids. I'll tell you what, there's nothing better. You want to feel young, hang out with kids for 3-4 days a week. This one down the line at third and foul. This is Harper Gould at the plate. That one low. One ball, 2 strikes on Harper. That one high, 2-2. Gould hitting .311, 14 hits and 45 at bats. She scored 10 runs. Down the line at third, Contreras, or Sprewer has it, throw to first, safe. Infield single for Harper Gould, and now first and second with 2 outs in the second. Pewaukee got something going here in the second as well. Gosa on second, Gould on first, 2 outs. And now Lily Levis back to the top of the order. First pitch high, 1 ball, no strikes. Lily singled and scored her first time up. This one hit in the air to left field, coming in, won't be able to make the play. Coming around third and looking to score, and in there is Gosa, and it's 2-1 Pewaukee. RBI single from Lily Levis. And it's 2-1 Pirates. Now Stella Levis walked her first time up. First pitch strike, and the runner takes off for second. And third, so now second and third. Double steal for the Pirates. Aggressive base running here in the early innings. Good thing to do. Second and third, 2 outs. RBI opportunity for Stella. That one's high. One missed away as well. Two balls and 1 strike. Pop foul and out of play. At Bay Area Granite Marble, we have lasting relationships with our customers. Through trust, competitive prices, customer satisfaction, and a rejuvenating transformation of each customer's unique project, visit BAGM.com to learn more. Bay Area Granite Marble. That one low, ball 3. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Runners on second and third with 2 out. Swung on into left field, 1 run in. Runner at third will hold an RBI single from Lily Levis, and it's now 3-1 Pewaukee. That is 6 hits for Pewaukee already. We're in the top of the second. Now Maya Blado, she doubled an RBI double. Her first time up, runner headed for second, the throw to short. So now second and third again with 2 outs. 2 runs in already for Pewaukee in the second. Popped up, second base, calling for it and making the play is Sarah Slasky, and that retires the side. 2 runs in the second for Pewaukee. We've played 1.5. Your new score, Pewaukee 3, Pius 1. You're watching W7, presented by Jolly Good Soda.
Jolly Good Soda. We put the pop in Wisconsin.
Fix TV. Live contents like never before. Switch between multiple live channels with ease. Access anytime, anywhere with our user-friendly app. Fix TV brings the action right at your fingertips. Download now. Available on all devices.
3-1 Pewaukee in the bottom of the second. In the second for Pius, Acampanado, Amanda Contreras, and Karina Contreras. 5, 6, 7. Here's Georgia Acampanado. That one roped into left field and a leadoff single for Sweet Georgia. So Georgia on with a leadoff single. Second hit of the day for Pius. 3-1 Pewaukee in the bottom of the second. Now Amanda Contreras. Acampanado headed for second and safe. Stolen base for Georgia. So George on second now with nobody out in the bottom of the second. Both teams donning the pinstripes today. Like it. Contreras chases a high fastball and fouls it off. No balls, 2 strikes. 1-2. On Contreras. Swing and a miss. That's strike 3. A Campanado digging for third in there. Ken, yeah, I think you win the distance award, my friend. We've had viewers in Hong Kong and mainland China before, but I don't know. I don't know if that's further or not. But Qatar's a long ways. I do know that. This one hit down the line at left and just foul. This is Karina Contreras. Karina hitting .278, 5 hits in 18 at bats. One out and a runner on third. Again down the line at third, same spot, foul. With locations in Pewaukee, McWanago, and Brookfield, avoid lines and meet with orthopedic providers who specialize in sprains, strains, fractures, lacerations, dislocations, and more. Visit orthowisconsin.com. Orthopedic Associates of Wisconsin, there is a difference. That one missed low. Little murmur from the Pewaukee faithful. 1 ball, 2 strikes. On Karina Contreras. Took that one 2-2. 3 runs, 6 hits, 1 error for Pewaukee. 1 run, 2 hits, no errors for Pius. This one hit in the dirt to third. Long throw in time. A Campanado scores an RBI single for Karina Contreras, and it's 3-2. And now 2 outs in the second. Check that, 1 out. My bad. Here's Maggie Rauch. Maggie hitting 1,000. I mean, it gets no better than that. 2 hits and 2 at-bats and 2 walks. Every time she's come to the plate, she's been on her on-base percentage, 1,000. Leading the state. This one off the glove and safe, and Maggie on again. Her 1,000 on-base percentage stays intact. And a wave goes up from the Pius faithful as Maggie on with 1 out. This one hit on the ground, foul. This is Sarah Slasky. Slasky was the winning pitcher yesterday for Pius in their 4-2 win over Wisconsin Lutheran. Complete game for Sarah, only allowed 2 runs. And Coach Clausen would like a word with Ms. Slasky. There's no job too big or too small for all Wisconsin Tree Services. We offer year-round services for your home or commercial properties, including tree removal, stump grinding, tree trimming, forestry clearing, 24/7 emergency storm cleanup, and much more. Visit allwitreeservices.com. Brewster ready, and here is the pitch. Slasky squares up, bunts it foul. Runner headed for second is Rauch, and she's in there with a stolen base. Now going to dig for third. Here comes the throw. It's going to be close. Safe at third. So now the tying run at third with 2 outs for Slasky. Maggie Rauch owning those bases today. That one missed high. Now in Brewster's defense, a pretty small strike zone for Sarah Slasky. This one is low. 2 balls, 2 strikes, and 2 outs. Strike 3, and that retires the side. 1 run for the Popes in the second. We've played 2. Your new score, Pewaukee 3, Pius 2. You're watching W7, presented by Jolly Good Soda.
What rhymes with great?
Participate.
Where does greatness start?
Here, in the classroom.
On the diamond.
In the pool. On the field.
Where will your greatness take you?
To better grades.
To more friends.
Yeah! Be great.
Participate!
Bay Area Granite and Marble is one of the largest and fastest growing stone fabrication installation companies in the Midwest. Visit BAGM.com to learn more. Bay Area Granite and Marble. 3-2 Pewaukee in the top of the third. First pitch, sky to center field, and that's going to drop for a leadoff single. So Brewster singles to center to lead off the third. 3-2 Pewaukee in the top of the third. Here's Vani Chava, takes strike 1. The 0-1 bunted foul, 0-2 on Vani. Brewster on first. Tilly, 2 innings, 7 hits, 3 runs, all of them earned, a walk and 2 strikeouts. 49 pitches, 28 strikes for Sid. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. And that is the third strikeout of the day for Sid Tilly, and that is the first out of the third. Fix TV provides live streaming, recorded content available on Fire TV, Roku TV, and Apple TV. Also, make sure you download their free mobile app on Apple and Android. Get your fix with Fix TV. First pitch hit sharply to shortstop. Hits Wiechek. She picks it up. Can't get it there in time. The runner at second going to go to third. And now first and third. One of those plays, it was great job of Tess knocking it down. It's just once it gets to that point, your throw is going to be rushed, and even if you get it off in time, you're probably not going to get the runner. The better move there is just hold it, live to fight another play, and keep the runner at first. Keep the runner at second there. But again, this is what athletes do. I mean, they believe they can make every play, which is what makes them great and which makes them extremely frustrating. And it can go either way. This time it went against Tess. First and third, 1 out. Runner at first will move on to second. That's Taylor Stanek. So Stanek on second and Brewster on third. No balls, 1 strike. On Grace Nerdall. Grace coming in today hitting 176, 6 hits and 34 at bats. She scored 3 runs, has a double. Walked 7 times. On base percentage is .333, so she gets on a good amount. 0-2 on Grace. That one's high. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out in the top of the third. No softball tomorrow. We'll be back on Thursday at Random Lake, Oostburg and Random Lake. 360U pregame show at 4:10. First pitch at 4:30. In fact, it's a doubleheader on Thursday night at Random Lake. They play at 4:30 against Oostburg and then 7 o'clock against Sheboygan Lutheran. So doubleheader Thursday on W7. James and I will be doing them back-to-back on Thursday, 4:30 and 7 o'clock Thursday night. Random Lake, 2 for 1. This one up high. 2 balls, 2 strikes on Grace Nerdle. With 1 out and runners at second and third. This one fouled off. Pewaukee has scored in every inning, 1 in the first, 2 in the second, and now second and third with 1 out here in the third. Riding high after that 3-2 win over New Berlin West yesterday. And that one missed. 2-2 on Grace Nerdle. Tilly ready, and here is the 2-2. That one's high, and the count, that was 3-2. Now that's ball 4. So Nerdle draws a walk, and now the bases are loaded with 1 out. For Lauren Schaefer. Schaefer 0 for 1. And we're going to get a Fix TV trip to the circle. Fix TV provides live streaming recorded content available on Fire TV, Roku TV, and Apple TV. Also, make sure you download their free mobile app on Apple and Android. Get your fix with Fix TV. 3 runs, 7 hits, 3 errors for Pewaukee. 2 runs, 2 hits, and 1 error for Pius. Pewaukee 1 in the first, 2 in the second. Pius 1 in the first and 1 in the second. Tilly 2 and a third, 7 hits, 3 runs, all of them earned, 2 walks and 3 strikeouts. Lauren Schaefer at the plate. Schaefer struck out her first time up. Tilly ready. And here is the pitch. That's in there, strike. 59 pitches for Sid, 34 strikes. No balls, 1 strike. Swing and a miss, strike 2. So 0-2 on Lauren Schaefer. Swung on and just foul. Count remains 0-2. And that one missed. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 1 out. And the bases loaded in the third. Strike 3. And that is the second out. Hit the outside corner. And now there are 2 outs with the bases loaded. For Harper Gould. Harper singled and scored her first time up. RBI opportunity for Gould, the number 9 hitter. First pitch popped up on the infield. Tilly calls for it and makes the play to get out of the inning. No runs for Pewaukee in the third. We've played 2.5. Your score remains Pewaukee 3, Pius 2. You're watching W7 Live, presented by Jolly Good Soda.
Paine's a very lonely place. I came to Orthopedic Associates because I had a ruptured disc in my neck. I needed to get it fixed as soon as I could. Life immediately following the procedure was better. I have 3 young boys. I coach their sports. I play their sports with them. So just the joy in life came back. The pain was gone. The entire standard of life became better.
Bottom of the third, 3-2 Pewaukee. From business science to office science, Image 360 New Berlin's expert team focuses on delivering superior quality graphics and displays while ensuring they meet your time frame and budget. Visit image360newberlin.com. 3-2 Pewaukee on your Image 360 New Berlin scoreboard. Test WeCheck to lead off the third for Pius. 1, 2, 3, WeCheck, Tilly, and Spruer in the third for Pius. This is our first of 3 Tuesdays with Pius. Actually, this is our second of 4. We were at New Berlin West last week on Tuesday, here today. We'll be here next Tuesday when they take on New Berlin Eisenhower in a Woodland Conference matchup. And then on the 14th of May, we'll be there for their season finale as they take on Racine St. Cat's. WeCheck hammers it to center and deep and over the head of Levas in center. WeCheck rounding second and will stay there. Pulls into second with a leadoff double. That's a Bay Area granite and marble double for Tess WeCheck. And the leadoff hitter on for Pius in the third. Like WeCheck maybe grabbing her knee. I hope she's okay. Yeah, she looks all right. First pitch outside, 1-0. Now Sydney Tilley. Sid 0 for 1 with an RBI. Hitting .320, 8 hits and 25 at-bats coming into today. This one hit to right and caught. WeCheck scrambles back to second, didn't stray too far. It was hit on the button, but right to the right fielder, Lily Levas, who makes the play, and that is the first out of the third. And now Amaya Spruer. Spruer hitting .448. 13 hits and 29 at-bats. She scored 15 runs. She's walked 9 times. On-base percentage, an eye-popping .579 for Amaya. Brewster ready and pitches outside. 1 ball, 1 strike on Spruer in the third. WeCheck on second with 1 out. This one hit between first and second. A great play at second, throw to first, in time! The run scores, but a great play at second base by Lauren Schaefer. Dove to her left, it got under her glove, from her back, threw it to first, and Nerdall made the squeeze, and that's the out. Great play by Schaefer at second. WeCheck scores from second on the play, and now we're tied at 3. But nonetheless, a great play from Lauren Schaefer at second base. That kid's all smiles out there. First pitch hit in the left field. Ellie Baudry with a 2-out single. And now Georgia Campanado. Sweet Georgia 1 for 1 with a run scored. Ellie on first with 2 outs, and Ellie's going to get a pinch runner, courtesy runner. It'll be Hannah Hicketeer. I've heard this before. I think that's right. First pitch low. Why Hummingbird Apparel? Unlike the big guys like BSN who make you sign contracts and are on a 2 to 3 month turnaround, we have no contracts. 2 weeks turnaround on all orders. Visit hummingbirdaPparel.org to learn more. That one missed. 2 balls and no strikes on a Campanado. 3-3 in the bottom of the third. Georgia pops it up on the infield. Chava calling for it and makes the squeeze for the second out. Third out, beg your pardon, and that retires the side. No run, 1 run for Pius in the third. We've played 3, your new score on the Image 360 New Berlin scoreboard. Pewaukee 3, Pius 3. You're watching W7, presented by Jolly Good Soda. If you had a choice,
Yeah.
would you rather every time you make a joke have to make a gun, but it would make the sound of a gun? Or every time you make a joke after you have to wink and it makes a ding sound. Like,
You're dead.
What would you rather?
I want to wink.
You want the wink?
Yeah.
So show me what your wink, then we'll
Ooh.
see what that looks like.
Do it. Wait, I have to just.
Come on, tell me a joke.
Hey!
Okay, give me one more. There we go. All right. Bottom of the third. That was Sydney Tilley, of course. And there's a strike on Lily Levas. 1, 2, 3 in the fourth. Levas, and Blado in the fourth for Pewaukee. 3-3. 3 runs, 7 hits, 3 errors for Pewaukee. 3 runs, 4 hits, and 1 error for Pius. Pewaukee 1 in the first and 2 in the second. Pius 1 in each of the first, second, and third. 3-0. And that one missed. Ball 4. Nope, that one in there, beg your pardon. 3-1. Swing and a miss. So full count. Lily 2 for 2, an RBI and a run scored. Right down Broadway. Strike 3. 1 up, 1 down. Winter can really leave a mess in your yard. Snap trees, broken branches, ugly stumps, and so much more. You need to get your spring cleaning going. There's no one better than All Wisconsin Tree Services. Visit allwitreeservices.com to get started. Stella is 1 for 1 with an RBI and a walk. This one hit to second. Slasky's got it, flipped to first. Nice reach by Contreras to get the second out. 2 up, 2 down in the fourth. Ken Risto, that's a great question. Yeah, Shrimp's probably on vacation, hanging out in Qatar, riding high-speed motorcycles, doing all that fun stuff out there. A gold jacuzzi out there probably for him. Those conference commissioners make tons of cash. I mean, we can only dream, Ken, of how much Ken Shrimp makes in this gig. Ken Risto, another official, of course, come across Ken many times in many sports. Does a great job. Appreciate you too, Ken. Thanks for all your work in supporting high school athletics, mostly girls athletics. We really appreciate it. I know the girls do too. This one is inside. See, I'm buttering up these officials. I don't get anything for that. I'm not like the coaches where they can, get favor with calls and stuff. I don't get any favor. I just do it because I like them. They're good guys and women too. Got some great female officials in this state. Great female officials. Maya Blado at the plate. This one low. 3 balls and 1 strike. Nobody on and 2 outs in the fourth. That one in there. Now count is full. Tilley 3 2/3, 7 hits, 3 runs, all of them earned, 2 walks and 5 strikeouts. 78 pitches, 45 strikes for Sid. Payoff pitch coming. Swung on and foul down the line. SBS Plumbing is owned by a master plumber. We have 25 years of plumbing experience. SBS proudly serves the Fox Valley and surrounding areas, plumbing every home as if it were our own. Visit sbs-plumbing.com. Payoff pitch. That one's way high, and Blado draws a walk. She's been on base every time so far today. And now Sam Brewster, the pitcher. Brewster 1 for 2. Runner on first, 2 outs. First pitch down the line at third. Brewer's got it, throw across the diamond, and that is the 3rd out. No runs, no hits, no errors, and there was a runner left. 3.5 in, Pewaukee 3, Pius 3. You're watching W7, presented by Jolly Good Soda.
Jolly Good Soda. We put the pop in Wisconsin.
W7's got it right. Covering girls' high school sports all the time. 100% free, 100% live. W7 for the girls.
Bottom of the 4th, Pewaukee 3, Pius 3. In the 4th for Pius, Contreras, and Rauch. First pitch slapped into left field and a leadoff single for Amanda Contreras. Now Karina, as we are in the bottom of the 4th. Karina digs in. Swing and a low pitch. 0-2 on Contreras. This one popped up and caught by the catcher, Gould. Harper Gould on the catch for the first out. Nice play by Gould behind the plate. Look up and this one down the line at third, and it's foul. Oh, and 1 on Maggie Rauch. Maggie reached her first time up. Reached on an error. Got all the way to third, but stranded there. 1-1 to Rauch. 1-2. Now remember, Maggie's got a 1,000 on-base percentage, so leading the state in on-base percentage. Got to keep that up. Got to get on, Maggie, somehow. Somehow, some way. Get on base. And that one's in there for strike 3. And that is the second out of the 4th. Now Sarah Slasky. Slasky hitting 174, 4 hits and 23 at bats, including a double, 4 walks, on base percentage 296. First pitch misses, 1-0. Fix TV provides live streaming, recorded content available on Fire TV, Roku TV, and Apple TV. Also, make sure you download their free mobile app on Apple and Android. Get your fix with Fix TV. Swing and a miss, strike. 1-1 on Slasky. 2-1. Strike in there. 2 balls, 2 strikes, and 2 outs. Runner on first. Make it 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes, and 2 outs. Runner on first is Amanda Contreras, led off with a single. There's a hit on the left, a base hit for Sarah Slasky. So Sarah is on with a single, now first and second with 2 outs. Table set for Tess Wiechek. Don't be surprised to see a double steal here. Contreras at second has 2 stolen bases this year. None yet for Slasky. 1-0 on Tess Wiechek. That one missed. 2-0. Wiechek 2 for 2 with 2 runs scored. Hit to second, backhand bobbled. Run's gonna score. Slasky moves on to third. Error at second, and a run comes in, and it's 4-3 Pius. 4th error of the day for Pewaukee. So first and third with 2 outs. Wiechek headed for second. That's going to bring the runner home. Safe at second and safe at home. The minute that Wiechek took off, so did Sarah Slasky, and she scores, and it's 5-3 Pius in the 4th. Tilly hits it to second and caught, and that retires the side. 2 runs in the 4th. For Pius, we've played 4. Your new score on the Image 360 New Berlin scoreboard: Pius 5, Pewaukee 3. You're watching W7, presented by Jolly Good Soda.
Fix TV. Live contents like never before. Switch between multiple live channels with ease. Access anytime, anywhere with our user-friendly app. Fix TV brings the action right at your fingertips. Download now. Available on all devices.
If you don't know W7, you don't know Germantown girls basketball. I'm Emily Wisner. And I'm Natalie McNeil. And W7 is for the girls.
Top of the 5th, 5-3 Pius. 1 in the 1st, 2nd and 3rd, and 2 in the 4th for Pius. 1 in the 1st and 2 in the 2nd for Pewaukee. 5 runs, 7 hits, 1 error for Pius. 3 runs, 7 hits, and 3 errors for Pewaukee. As we head to the 5th. Vani Chava to lead off. Chava, Stanek, and Nerdle in the 5th. That is 5-6-7. 2-0 on Vani. Strike 1. Sydney Tilly, 4 innings, 7 hits, 3 runs. All of them earned, 3 walks and 5 strikeouts, 84 pitches, 49 strikes for Sid. This one hit off the end of the bat to second. Slasky picks it up, steps on the bag. Nice play by Sarah Slasky. And there's 1 up, 1 down in the 5th. Tell you what, Pius has got the wave figured out over there. The Pius fans. If only we get that on camera somehow. This one hit on the ground to short. Wiechek scoops it up, pivots, throws, out. Nice play by Tess Wiechek at shortstop. And there are 2 outs. So 2 up, 2 down in the 5th. Grace Nerdle at the plate, 1 for 1 with a walk. 2 outs, no one on in the top of the 5th. That one in there. 1 ball, 1 strike. Hummingbird Apparel offers expert in-house design to make your vision for your team's apparel a reality. Visit hummingbirdaPparel.org to learn more. Down the line at third and foul. And reminder, coming up following tonight's game, the Jolly Good Soda player of the game, player interview, and our teammates join us immediately following tonight's game. One ball and 2 strikes. That one is low, 2-2. On Grace Nerdle. Swung on and fouled. Woof! That was a hot shot. Knock our gear out, James? Was it okay back there?
I gotta fix it.
Gotta go fix it. Wow, got smoked. Easy, Grace.
Stayed in there.
Stuff ain't cheap, man. This one hit to left, base hit. A 2-out single for Grace Nerdle. And now a runner on first. That one caught at third by Spruer. And that retires the side. No runs, 1 hit, no errors. And a runner left. We've played 4.5. Your score remains Pius 5, Pewaukee 3. You're watching W7 presented by Jolly Good Soda.
Jolly Good Soda. We put the pop in Wisconsin.
Bottom of the 5th. 5 runs, 7 hits, 1 error for Pius. 3 runs, 8 hits, 3 errors for Pewaukee. Pius 1 run in the first 3 innings and 2 in the 4th. Pewaukee 1 in the first and 2 in the second, but 3 consecutive scoreless innings thrown by Sydney Tilley for Pius. Score 5-3 and Amaya Spruer leads off. Spruer made a really nice catch at third base on a infield pop, little blooper, and she ran up and made the catch for the 3rd out. We were adjusting our camera, so you may not have seen that, but it was a really nice catch by Spruer. This one's low. Three balls and 1 strike on Spruer. This one hit down the left field and caught. Taylor Stanek on the catch. One up, one down in the fifth. This one down the line at third. Long throw in time. Vlado stays with it and gets the second out. 2 up, 2 down in the fifth. Now Georgia Campanado. A Campanado today. One for two with a run scored for Sweet Georgia. This one hit off the end of the bat to second. Coming in, Schaefer makes the throw, and it's a quick 1-2-3 in the fifth. For the Popes, we've played 5. Score remains Pius 5, Pewaukee 3. You're watching W7 presented by Jolly Good Soda.
It gets to the point where you have to start giving up sports, then you know it's time. I would highly recommend Orthopedic Associates. I had a full knee replacement. By 3 months, I was water skiing again, playing hockey. I have no pain. I just feel like I have a whole new life again.
Top of the sixth, 5-3, favor of Pius. First pitch smoked to center field, going back and making the play. Sweet Georgia Campanado on the catch. Made it look effortless. That was a base hit. That was a double for sure. But when you hit it to center, you got to deal with Sweet Georgia, and she took it away. 1 up, 1 down in the sixth. That was a great hit, but not to be. That was Harper Gould on the hit. First pitch low, 1 ball, no strikes. Boy, Georgia got a beat on that thing right off contact. She was in motion, man. This one behind third, and Wiechek comes over to make the play. 2 up, 2 down. With the area's largest selection of natural stone and quartz, coupled with skillfully trained, experienced craftsmanship, Bay Area Granite Marble is able to exceed your expectations. Visit BAGM.com. Off speed, high, 3 balls and 1 strike. I don't think Sid cared for that call, to be honest. Here's the 3-1. And that one also missed, ball 4. So that brings the tying run to the plate. And Maya Bladeau. Bladeau today 1 for 2 with an RBI and a walk. That one was a double, an RBI double back in the first. 4, 5. First pitch outside, 1 ball, no strikes. Reminder, no softball tomorrow. We'll be in Random Lake for a doubleheader on Thursday. Oostburg at Random Lake at 4:30. Sheboygan Lutheran at Random Lake at 7. Under the lights Thursday night at Random Lake. We better get some brats and some hamburgers out of that deal, I'm telling you. Shelly and Lois and the crew better hook us up. They're in Oostburg today. Random Lake is playing the Lady Dutch. Three and 0. And there, since I mentioned it's been smooth sailing for Tilly, she's through 7 balls in a row. So I won't say that anymore. 3 and 1 on Bladeau. And that's ball 4. And now a fixed TV trip to the circle. Fixed TV provides live streaming, recorded content available on Fire TV, Roku TV, and Apple TV. Also, make sure you download their free mobile app on Apple and Android. Get your fix with Fixed TV. I'm monitoring the game from my Fixed TV app on my phone right now. So if you go to the App Store, PHYX, you'll find it, Fixed TV. And we'll regroup. First and second now. So now the go-ahead run at the plate, and Sam Brewster, the pitcher, hit high to left field. Coming back and making the play is Contreras, and that retires the side. No runs as the Pius fans do the wave. We've played 5.5. Your score remains Pius 5. Pewaukee 3. You're watching W7 presented by Jolly Good Soda.
My younger brother got me into cycling about 15 years ago. After I was injured and the cartilage started to wear out in my left hip, is that I just became sedentary. Orthopedic associate took such good care of me. I went in one day, came home the next day. 9 months after my hip surgery, I did a 150-mile bike ride. It's just been a great experience. I'm back doing everything that I was doing and more.
It gets to the point where you have to start giving up sports, then you know it's time. I would highly recommend Orthopedic Associates. I had a full knee replacement. By 3 months, I was water skiing again, playing hockey. I have no pain. I just feel like I have a whole new life again.
Today's game sponsored by WeCheck's Top Notch Construction, family-owned, operated roofing and gutter specialists. Quality customer satisfaction is their #1 priority, and they back it up with a lifetime warranty on all of their work. Check them out, WeCheckTopNotchConstruction.com. Big thanks, Keith WeCheck and the WeCheck family, for supporting Pius softball, Pius basketball, and W7 for the girls. Keith, we appreciate you guys more than you know. Also to Tilley Insurance Agency, the one-stop shop for all your insurance needs. Family owned for 3 generations. They'll go above and beyond for your insurance needs. Call Tilley Insurance Agency. We hope to hear from you soon. Big thanks, Joe and Carrie Tilley, for their support also of Pius basketball, Pius softball, and W7. We appreciate you guys so, so much. Thank you. Well, we're in the bottom of the 6th. It's 5-3, 1 ball, 1 strike. Pius with the lead, and Amanda Contreras at the plate. That one swing on a high fastball, strike 3. And Contreras strikes out for the 2nd time today. 1 down in the 6th. And here is Karina Contreras. First pitch, needed her 5-iron for that one, I think. 0-1 on Contreras. Yeah, maybe a sand wedge would be better. This one hit to second. Schaefer's got it. Flip to first. 2 up, 2 down in the 6th. Now Maggie Rauch. Maggie 0 for 2, struck out her last time up, reached on an error first time up, got all the way to the 3rd, but could not, got stranded there at 3rd. 5 runs, 7 hits, 1 error for Lady Popes. 3 runs, 8 hits, and 3 errors for Pewaukee. 0-1 on Rauch. If she gets on, Sarah Slasky will be next. This one foul. Today's game presented by Bay Area Granite and Marble with locations in Appleton, Swamico, and Wrightstown. Bay Area Granite and Marble is your best choice on the Fox Valley. Visit bagm.com to learn more. 2 strikes, that one high. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Perfect 70-degree day today. Light winds. It's picked up a little bit, maybe 8 to 10 miles an hour, but it's been sunshine all afternoon and just gorgeous. That one foul. We're due a few of these. I'll tell you what, this has been a tough spring with wind and rain. So Rauch just hit that one foul. 1 ball, 2 strikes, and 2 outs in the 6th. Swung on and foul. Fix TV provides live streaming, recorded content available on Fire TV, Roku TV, and Apple TV. Also, make sure you download their free mobile app on Apple and Android. Get your fix with Fix TV. Laid off, 2-2. On Maggie Rauch. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. And that retires the side. No runs, no hits, no errors, and nobody left. Last call for the Pirates. We've played 6. Your score remains Pius 5, Pewaukee 3. You're watching W7, presented by Jolly Good Soda. On top of our incredible pricing, we also offer reliable service. All Wisconsin Tree Services don't trust just anyone to remove or trim large trees that are looming over your property. 28 years of experience, there's no better choice when it comes to tree services. This is why we are the tree service Green Bay and the surrounding areas can rely on. Visit allwitreeservices.com. Last call for the Pirates as we hit the top of the 7th. Vani Chava to lead off. First pitch missed, 1-0. Chavez, Stanek, and Nerdal in the 7th for the Pirates. Vani 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts. Sydney Tilley, 6 innings, 8 hits, 3 runs, all of them earned, 5 walks and 5 strikeouts. This one hit to left, giving chase, and foul. Two balls and 1 strike on Vani. Tilley ready, and here's the 2-1. Hit to short, Wiechek got it, throw to first, off the bag, but nice play by Contreras at first to tag the runner on her way through. And that is the first out of the 7th. At SBS Plumbing, to save you money, we offer several pricing options. Start with a free estimate. Once you decide on the job, you can, if you wish, choose menu pricing. With menu pricing, you know the exact guaranteed price for your repair or installation before we arrive. sbs-plumbing.com. First pitch ball, 1-0 to Taylor Stanek. Stanek today 0 for 3. Popped up in the infield, Wiechek calling for it and has it, and there are 2 outs in the 7th. We told the Pius parents if they get any pro deals out of being on W7 doing the wave, we get a cut. 2 outs, nobody on for Grace Nerdle. Nerdle today 2 for 2 with a walk, so she's been on all 3 times. Chop to third, Spruer got it, throw to first, in time. Final score, Pius 5, Pewaukee 3. For Pius, 5 runs, 7 hits, 1 error. For Pewaukee, 3 runs, 8 hits, 3 errors. The winning pitcher is Sydney Tilley, 7 innings, 8 hits, 3 runs, all of them earned, 5 walks, 5 strikeouts. Losing pitcher Samantha Brewster, 6 innings, 7 hits, 5 runs, 4 of them earned, no walks, and 6 strikeouts. Time of game, 1 hour and 58 minutes. Final score, Pius Lady Popes 5, Pewaukee Pirates 3. We'll be back with our Jolly Good Soda Player of the Game. You've been watching W7 Live, presented by Jolly Good Soda.
Jolly Good Soda. We put the pop in Wisconsin.
Fix TV. Live contents like never before. Switch between multiple live channels with ease. Access anytime, anywhere with our user-friendly app. Fix TV brings the action right at your fingertips. Download now. Available on all devices.
One. W7 Live, we are back with our Jolly Good Soda player of the game. It's Ellie Baudry from Pius. Ellie, nice game.
Thank you.
These are fun games to play in, aren't they? Talk about your guys' performance today. I thought you guys did a great job of just staying composed and not letting the thing get away from you.
I agree. I think our D was solid, and we kept that up the whole game. We had solid at-bats. We battled the entire game right to the end.
You know, my son is a catcher, so I always have a special place for catchers, and I feel like a lot of times they don't get all the credit that's due because I've watched you play quite a few games, and you've stopped quite a few potential runs with blocking it. Do you enjoy catching? Talk about what's fun about that, why you enjoy that so much.
Yeah, I love it. I do my job behind the plate. I support my pitchers. I got to do that to keep our team defensively strong. I love it, and I love my team, so I think that makes it enjoyable.
And you got to be a special kind of kid to enjoy that because the pitchers get all the love, right? I mean, oh wow, great pitching. You know, forget about the 10 blocks that you had, right? But it's a thankless job, but it's a really important job. This team, I'll tell you what, you know, I was surprised yesterday. Not surprised. I was excited yesterday that you guys won. I was surprised. Here's what I was. Hold on. Here's what I was surprised about. I was surprised that Wisconsin Lutheran chose not to start Sidney Vitonkel. That surprised me. So I think maybe this team, you know, you guys have been flying under the radar. I don't know how much longer you can do that, though. I mean, are you guys ready to kind of step into the light here?
Yeah, we've worked hard all season, and I think that really has shown in our games and these tough wins that we get, and we're definitely earning it. We work hard in practice, we work hard on the field, and all of these wins are team wins collectively around.
I've also got to give you guys congratulations from the Woodland Conference Commissioner, Ken Shrimp. Ken was watching the game today from Qatar.
Wow.
So he asked me to send out congratulations to you guys on a win. Great game, and keep up the great work. What do you love about these goofballs back here, Ellie?
I love our team spirit. We have a good chemistry, a good connection. I think that makes playing softball more enjoyable, and we come out each game, make it a fun time, and we do our job.
What's the limit for this? Is the sky the limit?
Sky's the limit.
Well, hey, keep winning. Remember, 2 more Tuesdays with W7. Next Tuesday, we're here for Ike. You guys get ready for that one. And then the following Tuesday, Racine St. Cat's. Final score, Pius 5, Pewaukee 3. Ellie Baudry, our Jolly Good Soda player of the game. For Ellie Baudry, for Dave Beasley, for the victorious Lady Posts, I'm Gary Wimmerman. You've been watching W7. One last thing, most important thing of all. We are W7, and we are for the girls. See you Thursday.